Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Big Funk Thinker, right? Out here in the lab. In the wee hours of the morning, doing what I do for you. Let's go. I'm feeling good. I got something good for you today. Let's go. Right thinking. 25 rule led by storytelling. Story with a message. Message and a story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving you. You tuning and receiving. Numbers are going up. I appreciate you. I got you. Let's go. I'm just amped. I'm ready. Right thinking mission is to enlighten. Seem to be working. Inspiring. Doing a good job. Educating. Get you to know yourself. And motivating you to take responsibility for yourself to what? Be higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little bit better with the qualities of understanding that I'm going to give you to do just that. Right thinking is way of life through mental thinking and spiritual feeling. Discipline. When you do it daily, that's when it works. Why? It will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. And I'm on it, doggone it. But I see y'all on their job too. To do what? Know thyself. Here's the question. Are you a person who knows not and knows not that you know not? If so, you're foolish. I would disregard you. Are you a person who knows not and knows that you know not? You're simple. I can teach you. I appreciate that. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. I got you. Are you a person who knows not and believe that you know? You're dangerous. I'm going to avoid you. Not but respect. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken you. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to wake you up to self. A person who knows. If you're a person who knows and knows that you know, you're wise. We should follow you. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. To my truth. I know me too. So we're in the same boat. If you do what I do, you know what I know, we on the same team. If not, tune in. I got you covered. Today, I got out of the opinion arena and the back and forth, who's right, who's wrong nonsense. No, but every now and then I gotta throw my hat in the ring because I get a little annoyed and I got an opinion about that. So today we're gonna talk about right thing. Let's talk about what we can't talk about. Them. I started this title. I'm gonna share the titles and I'm gonna put the choice: black on black crime or coons cooning. I thought that might be a little too hard, so I didn't want to go that route. But I had a thought. But that's my concept. What's going on right now? So let me break it down. I'm gonna tell you the story. There's gonna be a message in here. Hope you get it. Hope you understand it. That's the point. I'm teaching right now. Still right thinking. Let's go. Yeah, we know the truth. We even have the proof. But when we talk about them, that ain't what you want to do. I personally refuse to speak the truth about the powers that be, aka talk or speak or teach his story, not ours. I'm teaching ancient Egyptian concepts. I consider that our story. Okay. In the beginning, we didn't have to worry about the powers that be. We were the powers that be. It's history, newsflash. The powers that be now wasn't always in control. So understand that. Let's talk. Get the lesson across. I don't know what that is. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do with that. Sorry about that. All right, now watch this. When I spoke about the powers that be, told the truth and exposing them for who they was, I was put in my place. Okay, aka I was shut down for speaking the truth about them. You notice I don't use certain words because the analog will catch up and I'm gonna get dealt with. So I'm gonna use code words for us. We can talk to each other, so I can speak in that term. So we don't hear me say them, the powers that be. We all know who they are. Okay, watch this. Now I am a threat to them. Why? Because I have knowledge of self and his story. We call it history, but it's really his story, not our story. I teach our story for a reason, and I get to that as we go. Remember, there's a message in here. Now, understand this. I won't fight them. Not even with the truth. Why? I'm a master teacher, not a whistleblower. I don't do politics. I don't get involved in voicing my opinion like a black activist. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm not into none of that. I'm a teacher of a concept that I think we as a people can use and better ourselves with. So that's my lane. But I do have an opinion. Today I'm gonna voice a little bit of that opinion, but with restraint and understanding. Don't get caught up in thinking the wrong thing. I'm just bringing to your attention what's really going on behind the scenes, okay? They like the distraction. Let's go. Next one is, when telling the truth about them leads to punishment by them, don't do it. I got a phrase I use as a teacher. Man went to the doctor, said, Doc, it hurt every time I do that. Doc said, don't do that. If something hurts you, the bottom line, the moral of the story is, if something hurts you, don't do it. Oh my God. If it hurts, don't do it. But if it hurts, don't do it. That's just right thinking. Okay. It ain't giving up, ain't poking. No. I'm no smarter than that. Again, I'm a master teacher. Not no political activist or that. No, that ain't my arena. So teaching is what I do. I got a message. I'm going to put it to you right here. That's all. Okay, I'm good. All right. Now, I'm saying that because why? We see what happens to anyone who goes against them. What happened? They will lose life, riches, identity, respect. They take everything from you. If you're really a pain in their butt, they just take your life and be done. Then they got a conspiracy going on. No. See, they're good at what they do. So you really don't want to get in that arena. That's why I got out. I'm not in there, so I'm just giving you a heads up. If that's the arena you want to play in, be prepared for what's going to come behind that, because there is karma is in their favor. Why? Because they're going to commit it. They're going to make things happen. Not to your likings. All right. If you don't know, again, the power that they have, mess with them and find out if that's it. I'm speaking from experience and I'm tapping because been there, done that. Oh, again, I only speak what I know. Yeah, you hear the tapping? Yeah, trust me on that one. So I'm moving on. Again, I was told, I was, souped up. Watch this. I was told you could start a movement. Yeah, I was told I could run for senior warden in the worshipful Grand Lodge of my Masonic Lodge years ago. They set me up for failure. I ain't going for that again. No. If you want a movement, go ahead and knock yourself out. I'm teaching. I'm not moving nothing but knowledge from my innocent people, from the ignorant to them. That's what I'm moving, giving them knowledge of self. I ain't got time for the other stuff. I would rather enlighten my people to themselves than fight with them about what they did. They're going to continue. I ain't going there again. I will always tell the truth. It's my weapon against them. I just want us to have the same power and do the same thing for themselves. I can't speak for everybody. I can just speak for me. So if I give everybody a voice, then it may be heard then, but my voice ain't happening. Excuse me. Now, I am a truth teller, not a racist, not a politician, not a black activist, and least of all, not a liar. Got personal affection affinity against people who do that. So, yeah. I don't want to be lumped in that scenario. I don't want to be in that number. So, understand that. I teach right thinking philosophy, which is based on ancient spiritual truths, a.k.a. knowledge of self. It comes from us. Started from us. I bet that stayed there. I ain't got time. I won't get into the truth. Tell the thing about his story. I'll just teach our story, and that will give you the truth. Why? Because his story is full of his stuff. He's not in our history. We got ancient history. That means we're older. That means ancient means a long time. Christianity is short. The time span is short. Another lesson right now. Ancient spiritual truths is what I teach. That's what I learned. That's what I mastered. That's what I know. I'm going to teach. I'm going to tell. I'm going to live by my spiritual truth. That I can do. And I can teach you to do the same. I'm not trying to involve you in thinking about this way, that way. Nope. Just do what you do for you. All the other stuff is pretty much on you. When you have knowledge of self, your decision making will become impeccable. Why? Because you're doing what you know to do, and it's based on the benefit of you. If you don't know what you're doing, they could say, go that way. Yeah, I'm going that way. Why? He don't know no better. If you knew better, they say, go that way. No, I'm not doing that. Why? I know better. I only speak the truth as I know it. I spend time to study, to learn it, and more important, I live it. So yeah, that's how I know. I'm not saying what the book said. No, I don't believe nothing that I read. I believe what I experience. I believe what I know that I can prove factually. So believing what somebody wrote, I'm not big on that. I would learn it, digest it, and not put it to the test like anything else. You put right thing to the test. I do everything. I stand on it. I ain't asking you to stand on it. I'm asking you to try it. Prove it wrong. I don't talk about them anymore. Why? I teach my people about them. That's even better. Why? I'm going to talk about them, but I'm going to put it in a lesson so that you can understand them. I'm not bigging them up. No. I'm not bringing them down. No. I'm just telling the truth about them. Something that they rather not do. So they rather you not do it either. Why? Because if you do, what would happen to you? What they're saying about them, true, on point. They ain't lying. None of us talk about y'all lying. Why? We got the proof. It's just that you don't want to hear what we got to say about you. So you do what you do to avoid that. And trust me, they make their point known. You mess with us, this is what we do to you. Tell them the truth about his story. Oh, they don't want to be talked about in that light. If you did something and it was wrong, that means you have to be responsible for that wrongdoing. But see, when man can't check you, that's what we got karma for. So I don't have a problem with that. But over a period of time, over different generations, come on now, you can't keep making the same excuse. You can't keep using the same. The story you tell about you, we all know now at this point, is not true. It's a two-side story. Your story is just one side. I give you both sides of mine. Why? Because I'm going to give you the truth. Truth is transparent. Equal billing. Equal billing. In history, in his story, he gets top billing. I'm just saying, let's move on. You can't convict someone or have a correct judgment about anyone with what just one side. With a coin, you get to pick a side. Why? Because it's either side. One got to be one or the other. But if you're going to make a decision about that coin, you need to know both sides. Is it a two-headed coin or is it a two-tailed coin? I need to see is a head on one side and tail on the other. That means I got full understanding of the coin. So if you're going to tell a story, you got to tell the whole story, not just your story. I'm teaching our story because we have one too. Just don't be taught by you. I'm sorry, but let me move on. This is a lesson about what we can't talk about. We have information. We have proof of your wrongdoings. It's in your books. The Bible included. We know now the Talmud. Okay, slavery. So I ain't going there, back up. That's just the truth about them. That's all it is. That's all. We ain't going there. All right, here you go. I studied his story, and I found it full of lies and misinformation. That's just the truth about your story. telling the truth about you or telling the truth to the person who don't like the truth told them usually costs you. Okay? To tell the truth sometimes, the price is steep, and this is why they make you pay so much, because once you open that can, they're going to make sure nobody else want to do it. Why? They're going to make you pay. All right, let me back to something. I'm way past time. All right, let me get this thing done. Where am I down here? All right, here you go. Something about that. Okay, here you go. Last one. Why can't the truth be taught? That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. I'm teaching the truth. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just teaching the truth. So in that, some of the things that's going to happen, going to shine light on you in a negative light. Why? Because that's what it is. That's the truth. See, I can shine light on you without beating you up. I can just tell the truth. Let's go. I spent more than half of my adult life, learning, studying, and now living the truth for myself. So I know what I'm talking about at this point in time. I'm not a young hot-head. I'm not young, arrogant. No, I'm not eager. No, none of that. I'm a seasoned veteran at doing what I do, even if it's against you. I am a truth teller. I'm a truth liver. Most important, I'm a truth teacher. What I teach is the truth. That's all I got for you. Learn it. Don't learn it. Don't make a difference, but that's all I got. If you coming to me, you coming for truth. Oh, I got plenty of that. Some people ain't gonna like it. Don't care about that. As you can see. Let's go. Now I'm about done. I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you tuning in. All right, watch this. Yeah, I know that truth sets you free, both mentally and spiritually. But physically, you have to live within the confines of the rule that they set for us. I understand that. That's called the system. They call it nature, whatever you want to call it. But I done played that game. Mastered that too. But I no longer play that game. I'm telling the truth game now. That's what I do for you. That's why I'm doing it. I will only live, tell, and teach the truth. That's right. Thinking philosophy's goal and my job. I do that every day. I work for him, not for them. All right, here you go. If you don't want the truth to be told, don't tune into my show. Why? Truth is all I have for you. And that's why I do what I do. Tell the truth to you and teach it and live it. So you see what it look like, you understand when you hear it, and you can eliminate it and do the same thing for yourself. That's right thinking philosophy. That's what I do. I'll be back. I got more for you.